Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekly grind. This is for April 18th until 24th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Woohoo, wow. Money coming in, Gemini. Well, it's a good way to start your reading. Whew, wow. Someone's going to have a financial windfall. I mean, it's not going to be this week, but it will be starting this week, all right? I mean, even if this is timed for this week, it could happen anytime soon in the future, all right? Now, be very careful with your friends that only want you for benefits, all right? Or friends that are only after, that they are only there for you whenever they needed something from you. Be very careful with this kind of people. But lump sum of money, okay? Some of you are also dealing with some legal stuff, okay? Insurance claims, some medical reimbursements as well that I'm picking up. This is a general reading, all right? So take whatever resonates. It seems like you're going to be getting the money that you're pining for. If you're also applying for a loan, definitely, you're going to get approved. But make sure that you are able to pay for this for the next few months, all right? I'm not saying that you're going to be struggling, but you need to know how to budget. But in overall, your finances look so awesome, all right? Money coming in unexpectedly from any branch of government. Could be your tax rebates, all right? And it seems like you are also thinking of settling down your debts, cutting off your liabilities. There are some... I'm picking up some electrical bills that you need to pay attention to, because it seems like there is something that's been consuming your electricity that is kind of a little bit unsettling, or that you need to... It's like there is like one appliance or one particular area in your house that's been consuming a lot of energy or consuming a lot of electricity. If you have water pump, or if you have, I don't know, something underneath your house or in the laundry or something like that, this thing is, it keeps on running and it needs a repair, all right? I can't really specifically say whatever it is, but there's one particular area in your house that's been consuming a lot of electricity, or maybe it's getting shorted or something like that. Pay attention to it, all right? And be very careful with some friends for fun, okay? These are the people that you can't count on during those times that you don't have anything, or during those times that you needed somebody to be there for you. So once you give them a call, they're not really available. But when when it's like for fun time, or when it's only for good times, they're very much available, even if it's like 12 o'clock in the midnight or like 3 o'clock in the morning. Avoid this and cut this off, because they're only gonna try and take advantage of you, and they're very toxic and bad influence as well. Now, some of you will also be entering a new enterprise, new investment, or new it's something that you will be investing into and will be giving you a lot more profits. Okay, it's going to take some time, like 3, 6 months, or 9 months, but the profit is really, it's valid, all right? So I feel like you can count on this. Now, some of you will also hear from a company that you've been applying to if you're looking for a job. There are 5, okay, but I don't feel like these are all recent applications. These are all possibly 1 from last December, and then 4 from the past few months, all right? You only need to choose which one really suits you and which one could offer you the best option or the best package, especially when it comes to allowances, or when it comes to, I don't know, benefits, all right? Now, singles, it looks like you're still wishing for this person from the past to come back into your life, especially if you're dealing with an Aquarius or Virgo, all right? Overall energy of your reading is the Hierophant. You need to reflect upon your past actions and your behaviors and how you deal with your relationship shortcomings or problems. All right. Now let's take a look at your finances. All right. So sorry. I have to take a break and because there's someone downstairs. All right. Okay, Gemini. You and your Pentacles. Wow. Okay, here's the thing. Singles. Wow. 9 of Cups. All right. If there is a question that you have in mind, you know, that is answerable by yes or no, definitely it's a big yes. Now, Gemini, you will be like all about your work, your money, your business, could be if you're into business. But the thing here is, if you're into, if you're single right now, much better to stay single. All right. I feel like don't push for the dating scene, because that is what's gonna be ruining your concentration. Whatever you have started, all right, just keep on going, keep on moving forward. Also, avoid office affairs, okay, or work related stuff, you know, lovey-doveys, because I feel like there is a fire sign that will be approaching you. This person is already married or already has a family. So be very careful that somebody will be putting you in a third-party situation. I mean, don't get me wrong. Your dating life is not going to be that stagnating or boring or like it's pretty much dead. No. In fact, that you will have a lot of options. But the options that you will be meeting or that you will be having starting this week is not something that you should be settling down with. Let's just put it that way. So, I feel like it's much better for you to put your energy, your concentration, and your all into your Pentacles, because it is definitely growing. All right? Let's take a look at your love life. Things are about to turn into your favor. If somebody have tried to play tricks on you, especially if this is a water sign, it will be in your favor. Okay, you feel so stuck and you feel so stagnated in this whole situation with this person. And it's like this person tried to control you or tried to remove your control or rights in your relationship. This person is too dominant. All right, but it's time for you to put your foot down, especially if you are the breadwinner in your relationship and this person has been abusing you and your patience, your understanding, your love, your generosity, and everything else. It's time for you to put your foot down. All right, because it will be in your favor. So I feel like your relationship will start getting better. All right. Some of you, wow. Okay, if you're with a fire sign, it's time for you to think things over. All right. And it's time for you to really have that brand new beginning that you've been thinking about. If you're with an earth sign, be very careful, because I feel like they're still dealing with another person or with someone else. If you're with a water sign, I feel like they want to have another child. They will try to have a child, or you will try to have a child again. All right. And if you're with a with an air sign, this person will just give you a lot of nuisances. All right, in a relationship. So pay attention to the details and also pay attention to your dreams. All right. Let's take a look at your oracle cards before I do your sign to sign. All right. Walk through your fears, human in Scorpio. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Meditate and contemplate, human in Pisces. You see, you need to get the details of your birth chart and see what is the sign under your South Node, okay? And whatever that sign is, don't let your past hold you back. Could be that you have a sign or karma with a particular zodiac sign. All right. All right. Let's take a look. Gemini dealing with Aries to Pisces. Let's take a look. Aries feels like they're not yet ready, okay, for a big relationship. They do have a lot of love for you, but in terms of commitment and in terms of taking this to the next level, I don't feel like you should count on this. They need to do a lot more healing. Taurus, they want to make you an offer of having a brand new beginning and taking your relationship to the next level, possibly marriage, all right? Somebody's going to be proposing to you, Gemini. Gemini, all right. They want to, there are two things. Either Gemini could see that you can have a lot of potential when doing business together, or Gemini only wants to do business with you. All right? But when it comes to sex or casual hookups or casual stuff, it's just a side dish. Okay, it's just, you know, they just want to put the relationship on the side. But money is definitely on their mind. Always. Cancer. Cancer is really determined to take this to the next level. All right. And it seems like they're wishing or they're manifesting for you to say yes when they finally propose to you, or when they finally, either you're the one who'll be proposing to them or they're the one who wants to propose to you. All right. I also feel like some of you will be getting a like an offer of moving in together if you're not yet together. Leo, both of you are being cut off and dry right now despite of having a lot of love for each other. Virgo, they want to have another chance with you even though they are full of conflicts and full of confusion. They're being influenced by their friends and their family about you. All right, Libra, they're so paranoid. All right, they're having a lot of these fears, a lot of nightmares, and a lot of unnecessary thinking, or they're kind of overthinking things. All right, loosen up a bit, Libra. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio feels like even though that there are some things that, you know, the two of you do not really jive together, you're very different from one another, they still believe that the two of you can make things work because of your love for each other. Sagittarius, wow, you are their world, okay? And you are the only one that they really want to be with, and they do have strong feelings or strong love for you. Capricorn, wow, Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Capricorn is not yet ready to commit. They're also juggling you with another person, which is pretty much another fire sign. Aquarius, they're heavily stalking you, okay? And they wanted to know that if ever they want to have a brand new beginning with you, they want to make sure that you are the right fit or the perfect fit. Pisces, you're dealing with a runner, okay? And they're very much reliant on their friends about your relationship. It's time to put your foot down about this whole situation, all right? Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Gemini. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaclaireangel.net. It's all the links are also down there below the description box. And you may also listen to my daily grind at the station head. All right, and have a great week to you. Blessings.